Hi guys! For today's look, it's obviously something much different than I usually do. This is going to be my first tutorial incorporating like a bright pop of color. I'm really excited about it. I really like this look. It's obviously not like your everyday sort of natural, oh I have like 5 minutes to get ready and run out the door look, but it's something fun and different, and I haven't seen a lot of looks like this. I really like it. I hope you guys like it, and if you want to see how I did this look, just keep watching. Bye. Alright, so to start off today's look, I'm just going to start, there's hair in my eye, I'm just going to start by putting a little bit of a transition shade into my crease. So I'm going to take my Too Faced bronzer and just this big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start by working that in the crease, and I'm going to try and take it, I don't want it too deep into the crease, but I also want to take it from my outer corner all the way to my inner corner. Since this is going to be like a haloed look, I want that transition color to be everywhere that I'm going to be putting all of the other deeper colors later on. So now that I have that transition shade, I'm going to be taking my smoky palette in the color Password. Right there, it's just like a darker gray. This is really my only cool toned palette, so I am going to be using this for quite a bit. Just because I'm trying to keep this more cool toned than warm toned because of the color that I am going to be putting right into my lid. So I'm just going to pat this on the outer corner, but I'm also going to be putting this on my inner corner. I'm going to try to avoid putting it directly in that inner corner. Ooh, that's sun. Not directly here, but just like right at that where the white part of the eye is between your inner corner and where the colored part of your eye starts, if that makes any sense. I'm going to put more, and then I'll do a close-up so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Right, so sorry if this is like uncomfortably close, but I just wanted to show you guys what I meant. So I just took that Password on just a smaller definer brush and literally just placed it on my outer corner, my inner corner. That's all I've done so far. Then just to kind of begin the blending process, I'm going to be taking my Sigma E25, which is just like a blending brush. I'm just going to be blending that out. And I'm also going to, with no additional product, just taking this brush and going above my crease over this like blank spot in the middle of my eye, kind of creating a bridge. Also while blending out these two parts of my eye. So you just want to keep building that intensity. It'll look a little weird at first, so kind of look like you have a black eye, but I promise once it's all done with the lashes and the pop of color, it'll come together much nicer. So you just want to keep adding this this dark gray in here. If you want to make it super intense for like a really smoky night out, you could do put black even in these areas. It's totally up to you. You can totally adjust it to however intense you want it to be. So I think this is about as intense as I want to go with it. Also make sure that you are blending it. Ugh, gross. My hair looks weird. Just make sure you keep it really well blended. You don't want any harsh lines with this kind of look. You really want to keep it blown out and smoky. So now that we have that, you can go ahead and put on like a highlight shade under the eyebrows, just to keep a little bit of light in this look. Alright, I just put my hair in a ponytail because headband looked ridiculous on me. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Okay, so now on to the fun part, the color that I'm really excited to put on with this look. So to start off, I want to have a nice dark base to make sure the color is vivid. So I'm going to be using the NYX eyeshadow base in black. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger. You really don't need that much, especially because it's such a small area that we're going to be putting this on. And I'm just going to pat this over that bare spot on my lid. So once I have the color deposited onto my lid, I'm going to be taking just a flat eyeshadow brush and just kind of tapping over top of the color and also around the edges, just to kind of help to blend it out so it's not like this harsh cream eyeliner just sitting on my eye. I want it to also blend in with the rest of my colors. So I know to many people it can be kind of scary having this much darkness on the lid. Like you have the inner corner and the outer color with all this depth, and then also the middle of your lid is also with a dark color, so I understand that can be kind of intimidating. But trust me, this black base underneath any sort of bright or vivid color, this is really going to help it stand out, and it's also going to help it stick onto your eyelid more. So this black base is really an essential step when it comes to helping an eyeshadow really pop on your eye. Instead of, it's going to be more true to the color in the pan when you have that dark base underneath. So you're just going to help it be more true to the color that it is. I'm not sure if it's not going to show up. I'll just insert a picture so you guys can see what it actually looks like. So that way you guys can know what color we're using. But it's Mermaid by NYX. It's not going to show up because of the weird shadows that are coming in from the sun, so it's awesome. But I'm just going to be taking that same shade, the same brush, sorry, that I used to blend out that cream color on my lid, and I'm just going to dip it in there into the color. I'm putting on quite a bit because it does need to have quite a bit to stick on, and I'm just going to pat that in the center of my lid. There, you can kind of see it more in my eye than you probably will in the pan. It's just this bright fluorescent green, and it's so pretty.
I wore this once, I think, and I fell in love with it. But it's not a very easily worn color. I'll admit that, it's not like every day. But it is.
So technically you could stop there if you wanted when it comes to that lid color. But I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to be adding some glitter. This is the NYX Roll-On Shimmer in Platinum, and I'm literally just taking my finger, dotting it on that roller. I'm not using the roller ball directly on my eye. That's just going to be a huge mess. And I'm just dotting that right on top of that bluish color. Alright, so now I have all of my lid shadows done. It's very bright, I'd say. I think a lot of people would probably agree with me, but it is a very fun look to wear. So next I'm going to do my eyeliner. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy. I'm not going to be doing a wing or anything like that. I'm going to keep it pretty close to my lash line. So I'm just going to be using a gel liner and just your typical eyeliner brush. And I'm going to be just putting a little bit onto my lash line because I don't want to have a thick black line to like cover up this color. I just want to have a little bit of a black base for where my lashes can sit and kind of help them blend more easily. So as you can see, it's nothing super dramatic with the liner, just a little something to have my lashes to sit on to help them stand out more. So I'm just going to be applying my falsies. You don't have to wear falsies with this look. I always think with more dramatic or even colorful looks, it's better to wear falsies just because, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Once you wear falsies with a dramatic look or just in general, you'll understand how it can really help like emphasize the eyes and just help them stand out more. Can't seem to get my lashes out. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Kiss lashes in the style Flirty. Just like really big, full, fluffy ones because I feel like this look definitely calls for some big, fluffy lashes. So I'm going to quickly apply these and then I'll be right back. So I finally got those lashes on. Quick review on those. I've never used that brand before, but if you're a beginner, I would not recommend them. They're the Kiss, the Look So Natural. These ones, if it's going to adjust, they are very hard to get on. The band that it's on is very stiff, and if you peel off the lash, it comes off in a straight line, if that makes sense, instead of having a curve where it's supposed to curve to your eye. So if you get them, make sure you roll the lash just to kind of loosen up that band if you do decide to buy them. The first one I didn't roll out my lash, and it was very tricky. I had to redo the inner corner. This one I rolled it out first because I realized what a pain in the ass it was. So if you buy these, make sure you roll them out, make sure you make them more flexible, but they are beautiful lashes and they are supposed to look more natural. So yeah, that's my quick mini review. So I'm just going to move on to the face now. I think I'm going to do most of this off camera. I'll list the products if you'd like. I'm using the e.l.f. Illuminating Primer, and then I'm just going to go in with my True Match Lumi, which is new. I usually use the one on the cushion, but I'm going to try this one today. I'm going to be using a brush and spraying it as usual, and then I'm going to... Alright, I also forgot to mention that I did mix barking. Just ignore him. I did use the NYX HD Concealer, as I usually do. So now that all my cream products are on, I am going to go ahead and set that. I'm using a new face powder that I got from Tarte. It is their Smooth Operator Amazonian Finishing Clay Powder. it's white, so I'm interested to see how that works, if it's going to leave like a white cast. So I am just going to apply this everywhere I put that concealer, not all over my face, because I'm afraid of it turning my face white. Okay, so I set my under eye, I set the rest of my face. I did my contour, my highlight, and my eyebrows as well, just because I'm afraid I don't want to make this a long video. I've done my highlight, contour, all that on here before. Maybe I'll make a video someday about it, but just to kind of speed up the process, I went ahead and did it off camera so that way we can move on. So the next step, I'm just going to take that same Naked Smoky palette, and I'm just going to take that tiny precision brush that I use all the time, and I'm going to take that same shade that we use on the two outer corners, or the outer corner, the inner corner, Password, and I'm just going to place this on the outer part of my eye, the outer corner, and also a little bit on the inner corner. Just like the top, I'm doing the same to the bottom. I want to leave a little bit, that little inner space. And then for that dark color, or the bright green color underneath, I'm not going to put that dark base down first. I'm just going to go in right away with a brush and just place it right in that space. I don't need it to be as vivid on the bottom as on top, but I do want some of that color to be there. Right, so I have that green underneath. I also added Venus, which is this light highlighter shade, from the Naked Basics palette underneath, just to, or not underneath, on my inner corner, to brighten up my eye a little bit. Now I'm just going to apply lower lash mascara as usual. So I have my eyes all done. My last step is just going to be lips. This would probably be something you would want to wear with a nude lip, but I want to go out of the box today and I want to do something a little different, so I'm going to be taking my NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in Stone Fox. It's this blue one. So I'm going to apply this and then I'll show you guys the finished result. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. It's very dramatic, as you can see. It's not really a daytime sort of look. It's definitely more of a nighttime, or even kind of costumey. I'll admit that it's kind of costumey in a sense. But it was a really fun look, and it was actually quite simple. It only required, the lid only required 2 colors, and then lips and some lashes. So it was really a nice simple look. Simple, it's natural, of course, can't you tell? But yeah, so I had a lot of fun making this look. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!